Hello, welcome to our channel Learn to Score. In this video, I'm going to quickly take you through class 10th mathematics model paper for Telangana State Board exam 2021. This paper has got two parts, part A and part B. The time given is 3 hours 15 minutes and maximum marks you can score is 80. You have to answer the questions of part A on a separate answer book and you have to write answers of questions from part B on the question paper itself and attach that page to the answer booklet of part A. Please note this. Part A consists of three sections, section 1, section 2 and section 3. Let's take a look at those sections now. Section 1, you have to answer any 6 questions choosing 3 from each of the following groups A and B. It means section 1 has got two groups, group A and group B. In group A, you are given 6 questions. You have to write only 3 out of those 6. And group B, again, you have 6 questions, but you have to write only 3 questions. So each question carries 2 marks. It means you will be scoring 6 times 2, that is equal to 12 marks from section 1. Let's see the questions. So group A has got 6 questions. First one is from real numbers. Second one is from sets. The third one is from polynomials. Fourth one is from quadratic equations. Fifth one is from pair of linear equations in two variables. The last one is from coordinate geometry. As I said earlier, you have to write out of these 6 questions only 3 questions such that you will get 6 marks. Right? Let's see group B of section 1 now. You have 6 questions again from question number 7 to 12. Out of that, you have to write only 3 questions. The first one is from statistics. The next one is from trigonometry. The third one is from statistics. Fourth one is from mensuration. Fifth one is from probability. And sixth one is from statistics chapter. Out of these 6, if you write 3 questions, you will get 6 marks. Right? Now let's see section 2. In section 2, you have to answer any 4 of 8 questions given. So each question carries 4 marks. It means you are going to get 4 times 4, that is equal to 16 marks. Right? Let's see the questions. Question number 13 is from pair of linear equations in two variables. 14 is from progressions. 15 is from coordinate geometry. 16 is from polynomials. 17 is from mensuration. 18 from trigonometry. 19 from probability. 20 from statistics. If you observe all these, you are given 8 questions. You have to answer only 4 questions, each carrying 4 marks. So total you are going to get 16 marks out of section 2 of part A paper, right? Let's now see section 3. In section 3, again you have two groups, group A and group B. In each group 4 questions are given. You have to answer 2 questions only out of each group. And each question carries 8 marks. Please note this. This particular section is heavy weight section, meaning most of your score you can get from this particular section. So out of 4 questions in group A, you have to answer only 2 questions so that you will get 16 marks. As you see here, the first question is starting with serial number 23, but section 2 ended with 20, right? It has to be 21 here, but it is written as 23. So that typo you have to account for. So the first question is from polynomials in this group. The second one is from real numbers. The third one is from pair of linear equations in two variables. The fourth one is from coordinate geometry. So out of these 4 questions, you have to write only 2 such that you will get 16 marks, right? The group B of section 3 now. First one is from tangents and secants to a circle. Next one is from mensuration. The third one is from progressions. And the fourth one is from applications of trigonometry, right? Out of these 4 questions, you have to answer only 2 such that you will get again 16 marks out of group B. With this, we are done with part A of the question paper. Now let's see part B. In part B, you have 30 minutes time. Maximum marks you can score is 20. Each question carries 20 marks and you have to answer all the 20 questions given in this part B of the question paper. As I said earlier, you have to write answers on the question paper itself and attach that page to the answer booklet given to you for part A, right? Let's see the questions now. Question number 1 is from real numbers, 2 is from polynomials, 3 is from pair of linear equations, 4 is from progressions, 5th one is from progressions, the 6th one is from coordinate geometry, coordinate geometry, coordinate geometry, coordinate geometry, coordinate geometry. From 6 to 10, all questions are from coordinate geometry. The 11th one is also from coordinate geometry. 12th from statistics, 13th probability, 14th mensuration, 15th trigonometry, 16 probability, 17 probability, 18 progressions, 19 similar triangles, 20th tangents and secants to a circle. So we are completely done with the paper. Let's see the distribution of the questions from various chapters. As you see here, sets chapter is given less weight, quadratic equations is given less weight, and similar triangles has got only 1 mark question in this model paper. It doesn't mean that you have to skip those chapters, but what I say is, if they follow exactly this pattern, there is a chance that you will get a lower number of marks from these chapters. But it is not guaranteed that they'll stick to this particular distribution. In the final paper, there can be distribution slightly varying so that questions can be coming from all the chapters. So better is to learn all the chapters. I have videos on all these chapters in our channel, Learn to Score. I'll share the links in the description below. Please check all those videos. If you like the videos, please subscribe to our channel and share the links with your friends also. I'm going to solve these papers soon, all the problems in this paper soon, and I'm going to make even videos on important questions. So it is good to subscribe to our channel so that you will immediately get the notification whenever I upload the video. I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you.